The Imperium's battle fleets and armies, from the conscripted soldiers of the Astra Militarum to the elite space marines of the Adeptus Astartes, keep humanity safe from alien threats and cosmic horrors beyond imagining. But there is another war. It is the one in which I serve.
Commence war translation.
Our war is not one of battlefields and fleet engagements. It is waged by the dedicated agents of the Imperial Inquisition. It is fought in the cities and hives of the Imperium. In the back streets and the forgotten sublevels. In hive cities like Tertium.
We are surrounded! Don't get overrun! Prove it so!
For if the Inquisition fails, if we fail, the Imperium falls with us.
All right. Hello, we're here with Warhammer 40k Darktide. I am again pressing my luck and trying to test just what kind of games I can get away with running on this thing. Okay, I've stated this before, but I'll always say this. If you have to force someone to accept any policy only after they bought the game, it doesn't matter. Just coercion. None of it really, like, I can never condone forcing people to agree to it. Because if I gift the game to somebody, I shouldn't be held responsible for what the other person does. It doesn't make sense. See, cross-network interactions. Okay. Yes. Ogrins are massive, powerful abhumans, often used as shock troops for the Astra Militarum. Strong and loyal, but have limited intelligence. Arbitrator. Warriors of the Adeptus Arbitrates. Forces of the Lex Imperialis, the brutal imperial law that governs the countless millions that call the Imperium home. The cops. Like, that's a lot to say they're the cops. Hive scum. Hive scum are high-ranking cartel officers, blazing guns ready to do the cartel's dirty work at any given moment. They may lack official military training, make no mistakes. They're dangerous and highly competent individuals. Psychers. Psychic mutants. Psychers. Draw power from the Imperium to fuel their formidable mental. They're viewed with suspicion as witches throughout the Imperium. Zealots. Zealots are fanatical, pious warriors whose rage and fervor in the Imperium's name leads them to places those of lesser faith would fear to tread. Last, the veteran. Troopers of the Astra Militarum. Veterans are valued as skilled and seasoned warriors of the Emperor of Maat. Like, which one do I go for? Oh, I guess I'll start looking at the details. Yeah. Image. Frag grenade. Avenger. Ammo for you and allies. If you kill an elite or specialist. Spread. Mission immunity. Peek above cover while crouched. Okay. Zealots, what do they get? That's the wicked, dash forward. Toughness. Really hit. Extra damage and a guaranteed crit. Stun grenade. Nice if it only targets enemies. Emperor's Will. Toughness, damage reduction for you and allies, and currency. It's a flamethrower. Psychers. That connects Wrath. Burst, charge up psychic power and release it. Damage to a single enemy. Okay. Dahlgren. Watch. Big box of hurt. A box of grenades with great strength. Enthusiasm for high damage against a single enemy. Melee attacks for Yun. Bonus. Having or assisting allies no longer interrupt. Okay. And the arbitrator. Boy, in the target direction. Finish toughness. Again, enemies within have take damage taken. Okay. See grenades. Your Cyber Mastiff counts towards unit currency. Basically, I get a dog. Hold on, be right back. Okay. Now we're back. DLC. What's the DLC anyway? I had the DLC. Oh, the Hive Scum class. Dragon? Alright. Go forth. Let's see. Of all the options I have. Eh. Okay. I'm either going to go for the Zealot or the Arbiter. It's very generic, but you know what? We'll go for the Arbiter. Reason being, I think the whole healing thing should be able to save me from myself. Pretty much it. Oh wait, he's DLC. Crap. Okay. So I guess I'll play the Zealot after all. The domain is full of established worlds, burgeoning settlements, and far-flung colonies. Even though you've been on the move for a long time, there's still one place that you can call home. Okay. I don't see what it does, but okay. Thriving industrial world. Ex Magna is the most densely populated. It's teeming with billions manning its spanning manufactorums night and day. Formerly the Imperium's most finest fortress world, its fall marked the beginning of the era Indomitus, the Dark Imperium. This considered the second world of the Mobian domain. Crucis is a large shrine world, popular destination for pilgrimages. Probably pick that one. So what else we got? Oceanic world. The populace of Incron inhabit vast hive islands. Incron is the Mobian domain's main naval depot. Selena Gloriana. Heavily forested moon serves as a minor shrine world. Selena Gloriana has few resources and low population, but is strategically important since the fall of nearby Comaris. Small, grim mining world known for its hellish conditions, which produce a famously hardy and dour populace. Pavane, relatively newly colonized, Pavane is already a self-sustaining world rich in natural resources. Its population is expanding quickly. Ralsyria, small agri-world that produces intensely farmed and mass-harvested grain crops. Ghana, Syrians are the butt of many jokes, considered backwards by other Mobians, yet they are hard-working and honest to a fault. Go for the Shrine World. Childhood. Is all this necessary? I thought this was supposed to be like a Warhammer, like Vermintide. Never. Childhood. One's character is defined by childhood experience, or so they say. So many others in the grim darkness of the 41st millennium had a tough upbringing. Unlike many, you got through it, with the scars to prove it. Apprentice Scribe, most prolific of all offices, the Adeptus Administratum, is a bureaucratic monolith made of uncountable lesser departments, charged with the governance of the Imperium. A polisher, touched by countless pilgrims, the statues, altars, reliquaries, and venerated objects of a shrine world require constant upkeep. Children are regularly offered up to undertake the routine cleaning of these enormous idols. Parents and orphanages believing such proximity to saintly effigies can only be beneficial. Militia lackey. The pressed youth of a planetary militia rarely achieve any rank, nor garner any glory. If they're lucky, they might learn some survival skills while serving as trench runners or ammo monkeys. In Shrine Guard. In Shrine Guard are a religiously fanatical, Xenos-hating militia, sworn to defend the tenets and temples of Saint Selena to the death. Sure that. Growing up. There aren't a lot of options for folk like you growing up, but you had to find a way to overcome the trials of youth, by fair means or foul. Self-reliance, even the most civilized sectors of the Mobian domain, subject to all manner of threats, from mutants, rogue psychers, cultists, and more. In the dog-eat-dog world of the lower hives, everyone must find a way to navigate these myriad perils. Injured. Since the age of strife, technology is neither trusted nor understood by most of the population. This machinery is old and prone to often dangerous mishaps. Okay. True calling. The cult imperialis takes many forms, but all revolve around worship of the emperor. It is the only sanctioned religion in the Imperium. The scribe, the endless chain of bureaucratic work, the Adeptus Administratum is full of tedium, but also danger. For ambitious individuals will stop at nothing in their struggle for advancement. Many a scribe has lost their life in squabbles over a better grave lantern. Or a desk nearer a cooling unit. That's terrible. Isolated. The arbitrary bureaucratic decrees of the Adeptus Administratum can draft or displace the populace of an entire hab block, often for no discernible reason. Pilgrimage. Pilgrimage is both a physical and spiritual journey that brings the ardent follower closer faith to the holy emperor of mankind. Pilgrimage to a sacred site can take years to complete, taking the devout traveler far from their homeworld. It's all the light. Most zealous followers of the imperial cult hold the seated belief that heretics and traitors are infiltrating all levels of imperial society. Sometimes it is even true. Sure, that. defining moment. Been through a lot. This struggle you call life demanded it. Through all the hardships and all the triumphs, one incident stands out in your memory, which has shaped you more than anything. With contact. Heresy is uncovered amongst the civilian population. It is not unusual for suspicion of complicity to turn on the rest of the populace. Taint of chaos can never be underestimated. For the unwavering gaze of the Inquisition, innocence is not enough. It's an incident. Whether warped by genetic defect or chaos taint, mutants are reviled by the Imperium. Most Imperial agencies teach intolerance of the mutant as a key tenet. The mutation as a curse that leads only to corruption, sickness. Overcrowded habs, euphotorums of a typical hive, disease can often run rampant. And caring nobles often see such outbreaks as a cult of the weak. Whole of the weak. Knowing that there are always teeming masses of workers ready to replace the fallen. Amongst the gangs and guilds that dominate the hives, transgressions are often punished by blood debts. It must be fulfilled on pain of death. Those who attempt to flee their blood debts are pursued without mercy by gang enforcers or contract killers. Voices. In most occupations, hearing voices would be considered a sign of madness. However, to some members of the ecclesiarchy and the Scholastia Psychana, such messages are a source of inspiration. They are perhaps a sign of blessed communion with the God Emperor. Strange artifact. The Adeptus Ministorum, often known as the Ecclesiarchy, is obsessed with tracking down holy relics of saints and martyrs. Those turn out to be fakes with no value, but that doesn't stop a brisk trade in holy knuckle bones, mummified toes, saint tonsures, and the like. Counter with heretics. Since the Horus heresy, the enemy within, traitors, heretics, and turncoats hold a special place of hatred in the hearts of loyal imperial citizens. No mercy can ever be shown to those who turn from the Emperor's light. Now, which one do I go for the Zealot? Hunted sickness. Contact. They're the voices. All right. That one. It's fine. Zealot. No? I don't know. Go for this. Sell it. We'll go for this one. Twos. I think I'll just go for none. These scars are just burns anyway. Huh. for number 9. Yeah, screen. He's tall. Personality. Life choices have molded you to the person you are today. There's been happiness in your life, sure, but you're left with plenty of scars. Not just the physical kind. This is what you have become. Judge.
Without hope, there is no purpose to revenge. Without justice, the wounded perish and wicked prosper. For what is there to prevent these things? Justice, more than anything, was the gift bequeathed by the Emperor of mankind. And I shall see it carried to all corners of his Imperium. But make no mistake. Justice plays no favorites. And nor do I. The corrupt should fear me as readily as the heretic or the traitor.
This person affects how responds to other characters and events.
Life without faith is mere existence beneath the all-consuming shadow of heresy, without so much as a candle to hold that darkness at bay. It is the fate of some to pass from this life as mere kindling, whereas mine is to light the flame. And I see that I am needed in this place, at this hour. For is it not said that if 10,000 feckless souls burn in the flames of perdition to awaken the fervor of one righteous man, then the Emperor rejoices? Aye, it is.
This is simply unacceptable. I am a chosen emissary of the Master of Mankind. I am not some common criminal to be shackled and tormented by jailers who, if I am to be kind, hail from amongst the basest and most inadequate simpletons who clingeth like limpets to humanity's lowest rung. And as for my crimes, that Hablock was steeped in heresy. Its denizens a wicked brand of apostates and ne'er-do-wells. When the enforcers refused to take action, what else was I to do?
The beneficent bear witness to the rewards of sin. Beneficent Emperor, this slaughter is my offering to you.
We'll go for the judge. Your sentence. This is where your life journey has led. You are a prisoner of the Imperium, convicted of a crime you may or may not have committed. Guilt is irrelevant at this point. Innocence proves nothing. Sedition. Overtly seditious conduct, ranging from disrespectful speech to mass organization, with intent to protest. Is all considered part of a tendency toward rebellion against the established order, and that is something the Imperium will not tolerate. Subordination. Disobedience, real or implied, to imperial authority is enough to earn demotion, prison, or death. Dereliction of duty. Punishment for dereliction of duty is often death. In some cases, this sentence is waived in exchange for service in a penal battalion or worse. Placed faith. So powerful are the upper figures of the Adeptus Ministorum that to draw their ire by questioning their faith or worldly habits is to invite a death sentence. For that. Name. And Kara. Keith. Oyan. Mark. Havelock. Schiller. I should go for Schiller. Arvast. Tor. Ken. Back. Smither. Part. Doric. Dorfan. Lucas. Skiv. And Arkin. Arkin sounds nice. Yeah, we'll go for that. Born on Cruces, at a young age, you survived the Bloody Throne ritual to join an ecclesiarchy militia sect known as the Emperor's Scions. Initiates into the cause were treated harshly, but your many hardships only tempered your faith and resilience. Persuaded to the Emperor's light by the words of a firebrand preacher, joining his personal crusade against traitors hiding amongst the imperial citizenry. One day the voice of the Emperor spoke in your mind, and told you to dedicate your life to his service. You were declared unfaithful by a famous deacon of Cruces. Most knew the charges stemmed from the audacity of questioning the deacon's lavish lifestyle. You were sent to the prison ship of the Tancred Bastion all the same. You are aboard the Tancred Bastion en route to Toma Prime. Playing Star Wars The Old Republic right now. Oh. Confirm and play the prologue. See if I can see if this computer can handle this. If it can't, oh well. Here's hoping it does.
Prisoners all secure, ma'am.
I'll check for myself if you don't mind.
Of course, ma'am. But do be wary. Every one of them's a filthy heretic.
That one certainly is. Keep him intact. No accidents. My master wants to interrogate him as soon as we reach the hive.
Of course, ma'am. Upon my life.
This one, however.
Makes you wonder why we even bother shipping trash like that. Save a lot of data slate work just to process the execution notice now.
What do you say, criminal? Shall I put you out of your misery?
And ours, you would.
Be quiet. Well? Nothing to say?
This is a mistake. I am a loyal servant of the throne. But of course. I'll just let you out now, then.
Shame you'll never get to prove that.
Chrono Terror! We're boarded!
Counterfire now!
do we do about that one?
Nothing. The boxers will be here to feed soon enough.
Serendipity on the brink of execution. But how to proceed?
You get the gist. Lock and attack. Crouch. Jump. Have to. Abilities.
A damned poxwalker. Aye.
Easy enough. And that. Self-block. And then across the line.
The Imperium may be done with me. The beneficent Emperor is not.
I need armed response teams in the Block 87 Bay area. Bless this throne, there's no end to them.
No mercy!
Yep. Grab that.
You are not.
Where are my carking reinforcements? Security stations are overrun. We'll have to hold them in prisoner containment.
Any chance there's a gun lying around? Oh wow. What are these enemies I'm fighting anyway?
An elevator. I'll warrant my good right hand is needed elsewhere.
Great. You come for blood too, criminal? You said you were a loyal servant of the throne.
I did.
Then prove it.
Oh, this would be easy.
Storm Raptor! Urgent extraction requested! The traitors have overrun the ship!
Confirmed. Storm Raptor inbound.
I'm giving you a chance. Cross me and you're dead. You understand, criminal?
I will not be found wanting.
Storm Raptor to Zola. Coming in hot. Get to the hangar bay.
Understood. You're actually not bad at this.
Indeed. Judgment is my calling.
Come on!
There'd be more enemies. Oh, but I didn't change any difficulty setting. That's why.
Masozi, get us the hell out of here!
Stand by, Zola. The guidance is out. I need a minute to recalibrate.
Great.
Serious.
Come on! Oh, don't fall apart on me now.
Not that bright.
I think the school of Texby's been meddling with my school rester. Hang on out there!
I still have many to judge.
Masozi, you done any time soon?
Still alive out there? Guidance is decent, so we're out of here.
Well, you coming or not? You helped me. Maybe I can help you. No promises. You'll probably wind up dead.
I was dead anyway.
Very poetic. Just don't tell anyone I let an escaped prisoner save my life. Or you'll be more than dead.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Okay. So far, it's pretty good. I'm getting to enjoy the fact that my computer actually can handle Dark Tide. I even put the settings on the highest, on as high as I could. How was your day? You're playing Star Wars: The Old Republic right now. I do wonder what class are you on?
Welcome to the Morning Star. Inquisitor Grendel's void ship, and you're home from now until you're no longer of use to us. Report to the Strategium at once. And don't make me regret sparing your life.
A lot of equipment I got. I'll wander around later.
Ah, so the next step before we can...
Is this kind of no-oper the best we can recruit these days?
This one could be useful. Claims to be a loyal servant of the throne.
Sounds great.
This
I'm
is...
Sergeant Major Morrow. You're fresh meat. Mission briefings come through me. Let's see what you can do.
All right. Get to the Psychanium.
So far, so good. Next up, you're to report to Stephanie at the Psychanium for additional training. Take my advice. Don't stare. She doesn't like it.
You must be the new recruit Explicator Zola spoke of. If I'm honest, and I am seldom otherwise, I am not impressed. No wonder she recommended you for further training.
For anyone checking out the VOD, I am going to wait for ads to end before I go on with the rest of the plot. Good. I need to check my inventory. I'm kind of stuck. Well, I can check it here. Key bindings. Yeah. A special action. I should keep that in mind. The operative. Weapons. Item. Alright. 1 through 5. Alright. Should be back for everyone.
Welcome to the meat grinder. Everything here may feel real, but don't worry, you won't get hurt. Not unless you anger Persephone. Don't be alarmed by my little puppets, but do shoot them, or hit them, a lot, with whatever weapon takes your fancy. They won't feel it. They're not real. They exist only so that you can learn more about me and about the weapons you carry. Stay as long as you like. Stephanie likes the company and the taste of your bloodlust.
Okay.
I will mold you. I promise.
And basic training. Combat axe and a shredder pistol. Sure.
You've come to learn, yes? The Psychonium is just the place. You can chain light or heavy attacks in any order. Chained attacks have different angles of attack and damage properties.
Hey.
Some weapons have a powerful special attack. Others have a special ability that changes their next attack.
I don't get it. He's asking me to press. Change it to the mouse wheel. There it is.
Pushing can stagger groups of enemies. Pushing requires stamina. Grenades can be equipped and thrown. Each class has access to different grenades.
We must. Something's crawling in my thoughts. Something's crawling in my thoughts.
Use your combat ability to rush forward and empower your next melee attack.
Okay.
Dodging allows you to evade range fire and melee attacks. Enemy attacks initially damage your toughness. Once your toughness is broken, they damage your health. Additionally, enemy attacks will stagger and stun you if you have no toughness. Killing enemies in melee replenishes toughness. Each nearby teammate also grants toughness regeneration. That marks the end of basic training. You are now ready to serve. Should you wish to further hone your knowledge, you can undertake advanced training.
Sure, why not?
Use armor-piercing weaponry and attacks to damage armored enemies. You can perform a unique follow-up attack after a push.
Huh?
Medipacks and ammo crates can be picked up and deployed to aid your team.
All right.
Ammo crate!
Downed teammates can be helped up. Incapacitated teammates are captured by the enemy, but can be rescued. Corruption is caused by certain attacks, items, or being downed. Corruption reduces maximum health. If you are downed when the last segment of your health bar is corrupted, you are incapacitated and captured.
Act with Shadow Skull to down yourself. Okay.
Health can be restored and corruption cleansed at Medicaid stations. Medicaid stations have limited uses, indicated by the glowing lights.
Okay.
Dangerous enemies can be tagged to alert your team. World markers can be placed to help coordinate your team's tactics.
Sniper! Check there!
Sprinting helps avoid range fire. Crouching while sprinting performs a slide. Sliding helps evade attacks, similar to dodging. Closing with ranged enemies forces them to stop shooting and engage in melee combat. When ranged enemies are shot at, they flinch, becoming suppressed. Suppressed enemies try to take cover and will not fire back. Enemy ranged attacks cause suppression, making it harder to land accurate shots. Get out of the line of fire to restore accuracy. This marks the end of your advanced training. You now know everything you need to survive Tertium.
Okay. Inventory. Okay. All right.
You're wanted in the Sanctum Dictatus. Seems the Inquisitor wants to take a look at you. Let's hope you don't disappoint.
Seeds of heresy are planted in the minds of the enlightened. Uh-oh.
I am Grendel. It is my honor to serve the God Emperor of mankind, and fight the darkness that contaminates the Imperium. The supreme power of the Holy Inquisition is mine to wield. Who am I? I'm a warrior. The hive world of Atoma Prime is a vital stronghold of Imperial power. No matter the darkness, no matter the racking storms of space, Atoma Prime must stand resolute. But a threat has come. The very darkness I am sworn to deny. Who am I? I have learned that Atoma is cast by the dark stain of truth. Chaos is the arch-enemy of mankind. It is the damnation of the warp. It is everything I am sworn to oppose. Who am I? I'm a warrior! It can only be cast out by the light of the throne and the scourging touch of flames. Who am I? I'm a warrior! As an instrument of the Inquisition, and no matter the risk to body and soul, I will purge the hive from top to bottom, and cut out every scrap of darkness I find. Who am I? I'm a warrior!
Looks like we got a bot. Dude, come on. Out created 13 hours ago. Yeah, no.
Found your way to the mission terminal, did ya? Guess that means I can't have you executed. Not yet. This is the heart of the operation. Your best friend if you want to stay in my good books. Atoma's in trouble. No two ways about it. The only hope we have in this mess lies in us sending our strike teams where they're needed. Making a difference wherever we can. For as long as we're still breathing. No guarantees on that last bit, by the way. So, ready to be a hero? Then think again. You're a reject, Fight like it.
Rising. Worth an uprising threat level. That's malice. Oh, I don't want to get too distracted and wind up being late for work, so we're going to call it here. Thank you to everyone who joined me on checking out Warhammer Dark Tide. See you all later. So far, so good. All right. See you all tomorrow. Until